Hey, it's Ryan from No More 9 to 5 Club. I actually on a Zoom call right now, but I figured I'd make a video because you guys been asking about some more videos. So this time I'm gonna talk about the broken window theory. Broken window theory started in the 90s, probably before that, but my time in the 90s, okay, there was no police in the schools. You know, the teachers would handle everything. And so let me explain this. You know, there wasn't enough crime going on the streets. They had crime under control. The prisons were filled up. And nobody was committing any crimes, okay? So, you know, these police officers, you know, they needed another job, or I don't know, they needed something to do, I guess. I'm not really sure. You know, whoever did it, though, is the worst person in the world. They brought these police into schools, right? Now, the police are trained to deal with criminals and criminals only, right? They weren't trained to deal with children, so they treated every child as a criminal. So, you know, being me, I'm just doing my normal day. You know, I'm a star athlete, straight A student, except for, you know, the story I told y'all about Joey Harzinski, you know. But I was already singled out at that point. But I was still doing... I don't care, you know, you say whatever you want, I'll still shine in somebody's face, right? So, anyways, hold on. Anyways, you know, so they brought this police in school, and you know, I got singled out big time because my dad, you know, rides motorcycles. My grandfather rode motorcycles. You know, when my grandfather came back from World War II, you know, he started getting into motorcycles. He ended up, I don't know, I still have the Yamaha he had. It's a 2-stroke Yamaha. You know, I don't know. My dad used to take me to school, middle school. This is middle school I'm talking about now. After the Joey Harzinski, where, you know, the teacher said I stole money from a retard when, you know, I accepted his money because he wanted me to go to the after-school activity. But anyways, the teacher, Mr. Billis, singled me out. I went over that, right? So when they bring his police officer, they already have my name, right? So, you know, no matter what I do, you know, they're trying to lock me up. He keeps calling me in there, trying to get me to toe on the club, right? And I'm like, what the fuck you talking about, dude? We ain't no motorcycle club. You know, oh, I'll bust your dad for smoking weed. My dad don't smoke no marijuana. None of my family does. Nobody in my family does drugs, you know. Even if it's legal today, you know what I mean? I don't do any types of drugs. But anyways, so, you know, let me tell you what happened. So I'm hanging out with these girls, you know, and there was a big argument or a jealous thing of, you know, this one liked me, I didn't like her, you know, I liked this other one, and she liked me, and I don't know. Next thing you know, I get called in to the office, and well, guess what? Mr. Morris is there. Right, Officer Morris at the time. Now he's a judge or a magistrate. Imagine that. You know, and now before this, I thought me and him was halfway decent because he used to come talk to me. You know, he tried to be my friend, I thought, but it was bullshit. He was just trying to lock me up because, you know, I stole money from this kid, which I didn't steal nothing from nobody ever. You know, I'm not a thief. I'm not a liar. You know. But, you know, he calls me in there and says that something about all of this group of girls. There was 3 of them, right? Said I'm running around smacking their asses and I don't know what. And it was totally crazy to me. I'm like, what? Like, you know, I'm 10, 11 years old. What do you mean? I'm not doing that. You know? 7th grade. This was after 6th grade. 6th grade was when the Joey Harzinski incident happened with Mr. Billet when he said I stole his money. So this is 7th grade. They bring the police in, you know, and I get singled out. what they do is broken window theory. I'll explain it like this: they take all these kids. They have a list of names. They keep and they look for ones that they can lock up when they get older. Ones that might actually make it, but they don't want them to make it because they want to lock them up, in and out, in and out, in and out. It's a big business. I've been a victim of that since 7th grade when they brought the police in the school. I would have had a scholarship for soccer, football, wrestling. I was in karate, one of them. I would have went off to college. I would have went to Penn State. I did go to Penn State, but I went for free and I wasn't on record. I'd go there and sit in the classes and study. I had a computer, I had a notebook, a piece of pen and paper, and I'd go there. Couldn't go to all of them because, they take attendance or whatever, but the ones that, big groups, the ones that really matter, I was there for a lot of them. And I didn't pay a dime to go there. It's probably illegal, but hey, whatever. I don't care about having, a certificate. I don't care about them. You know what I mean? I really don't. It's the mind. I want to know what I have in my mind. But anyways, break it down for you because we're getting off topic. Broken window theory, you can look it up, but they bring the police in the schools. The police are never going to be trained to deal with children. So they treat the children as criminals, and they single out ones they want to bust later, and then they end up attacking you and giving you charges. So after this incident, right, we're learning about these racist groups, Ku Klux Klan and Black Panthers or whatever, right? And so let me tell you, we're learning about Black Panthers, Ku Klux Klan, and whatnot, and this one black kid, Adam Caldwell, his name, his dad's John T. Caldwell, right? He says, I'll be the Black Panthers and you could be the Ku Klux Klan, you could be the Grand Wizard, right? I'm like, all right, yeah, let's play with this. We're running around, we're kids, I don't give a shit about either one of them. So we played pranks back and forth. He had his Black Panther, not really, and I had my Ku Klux Klan, and I'm the Grand Wizard, and we're just playing like a play. And one day, one of my so-called friends said, hey, Adam left his math book, you can get him real good, So we'd mess with each other, we'd play with each other. Me and Adam friends right now. To this day, we're friends. But I grabbed his math book and I wrote nigger, Niger actually, like the continent or whatever, the country, Niger, Niger, not GG, Niger, this is what I wrote, Niger, KHD, right, for kill, date, destroy, right, which was some group, some musicians, it was a music group that never went nowhere, whatever, and a swastika, a backward swastika, which means good luck in India, right? Now that was the joke, like it was nothing bad, and it was like the opposite of what was really going on, but somebody else, an ignorant person, Melissa Woodling was her name, right, got mad, oh, you guys are racist. I'm like, Melissa, we're just playing, we're just teasing each other back and forth, it's been going on for a month now, we're all friends, She gave it to the teacher, and the teacher freaked out. Oh my God, he wrote nigger, and telling him to kill, and a swastika. And I'm like, well, first of all, it's Niger, right? Because I'm not an idiot. And KHD, Kill It Destroy, was a band, music band group. And the swastika is backwards, which means good luck. It's not a Nazi German swastika. It is a Indian Hindu symbol, which means good luck. So I got terroristic threats. I lost my gun rights. Now I can't go hunting. I ended up breaking my ankle, so it wasn't in karate either. I was in crutches. I had to change my classes around. Well, here's the kicker. Adam's dad, John T. Caldwell, really is somebody in the Black Panthers. Like, he's real high up into the Black Panthers. So, here I'm joking around and we're all friends. His dad really is the real deal. So, but yeah, that's how I started getting in trouble then. You know, every time I turned around, you know, the police were giving me charges, sending me away for this or for that. You know, and there's no way you can keep being a straight A student, a star athlete, getting sent away like that. You know, I went to boot camp, the Belfont. They tried to send me to George Jr. You know, and I had my family get an attorney and fight it because I was tired of them messing with me. Like, I'm sitting here doing my schoolwork, I'm studying, yeah. You know, I'm not paying, nothing else is going on. You know, next thing you know, Mr. Price, come here. You know, I'm like, I ain't got no time, I don't want to talk to you. Ain't nobody want to talk to you, you know what I mean? Police, like, you not gonna put handcuffs on me and lock me up. So, you know, I mean, for real, if I would have had a voice, I could have been like, you know what? You need to go talk to this person, that person, but I'm not going to tell you nothing. Go do your job. You want to lock me up for something I didn't do? Let's bring it on. Whatever. You know, but that's. I hope you guys understand what broken window theory is. Police are not trained to deal with children. They're in schools and they're singling out people they want to lock up, even then, as a child and later, back and forth because that's their business. You know, and then here's another one that they do, right? These police, I'm gonna get bashed for saying it's about authority figures because some of them are decent people, but a lot of them will bust people for drugs, right? And then give them to somebody else that they know that they're working with or whatever. Have them sell them, right? So they get the money and they get, you know, the conviction or whatever. They lock somebody up. So, you know, they're going out there, they're doing their job, they're getting paid. Then they're getting the drugs, then they're selling the drugs, they're getting the money, and then they're getting the conviction. That's 4 different things that the police are doing. And it's big business. I tried to stop it. I tried to stop drug addiction. We'll get into that in another video.